Hello everyone, welcome back to another video here today. It's going to be a shorter video because I really don't have much time today because I'm busy, but I do want to get a video out, and we are going to do some other leagues around Europe and my predictions for the league. Now, I'm not too knowledgeable, about these leagues, some of them more than others, but I'm probably pretty much just going to give who I think is going to win, who I think is going to be up there, and if I can, I'll say who I think is going to get relegated. But anyway, let's get straight into the video. For the Serie A, that's going to be the first league I'm starting out with here. The Serie A, it's going to be a little more competitive than last year because Juventus have sold off Paul Pogba. They've brought in Higuain, but they lost Carlos Tevez, who is a very big loss. But I still think Juventus are going to have to be the favorites to win this league. It's not going to be a blowout. I think Roma and AC Milan will make very good charges because of AC Milan. They're finally starting to spend some money because they have a new owner, Chinese. So they're in the running to sign a lot of players. So I think Milan, AC, of course, and Roma will be in the runnings to come behind, and maybe Napoli. But I think Juventus are going to have to take the biscuit on this one. And I don't know about relegation. I don't really know much about the Serie A. Maybe Pescara, Crotone, and Cagliari. I haven't heard much about them strengthening, though. So I could be completely misleaded on that. But anyway, then we'll move into the Bundesliga. A very one-sided league last year, but once again, I think this league will get more competitive as well. I think Bayern will win once again. I think they have to, really. I don't think Dortmund are quite strong enough to take off Bayern of the pedestal, but I do think they'll make a decent charge. I don't think Wolfsburg will make a great title challenge because they keep selling a bunch of great players, and it's just because the players are forcing moves out. It's not like Wolfsburg are just selling it for money because they need money. But yeah, I think Bayern Dortmund will be there in the title race. Maybe Bayer Leverkusen sniffing it around, and Schalke. For relegation, I think Darmstadt could get second season syndrome, and maybe not Leipzig. Like Leipzig, I know have spent a lot. So maybe Hamburg as well might go down. They've been floating in the relegation playoff for the past couple years now. Now we're on to the Ligue 1. I really don't know much about this league. I know the Ligue 1 is very one-sided, but I'm going to go with Paris Saint-Germain winning the league. I think Lyon could make a small challenge, but I think Paris Saint-Germain are going to win the league. That's pretty much all I can say about the league. La Liga, Real Madrid and Barcelona and Atletico Madrid have to be the favorites to be the top three. But I am going to say Real Madrid will win the league. I think under Zidane, he now has kind of put a little bit more of a mark on the squad he's had. This will be his first full season. So I think Zidane will go on and win it because I do think Zidane's a very good manager. I think he showed it by winning the UEFA Champions League. So yeah, I'm going to go Madrid and then Barca and then Atletico Madrid. And to get relegated, I am going to go with Leganes, maybe Osasuna and Alves. I'm not too knowledgeable about the lower teams in that league either. And now these last two leagues, I really don't know much of anything about them. I know pretty much who the top couple teams are. I don't claim to be the biggest football expert in the world, but the Primeira Liga, the Portuguese league, I am going to say Benfica will take a second straight title, if I am correct here. And Benfica, I think they have the strongest side as long as they keep Jonas. I think they have the strongest side in the league. I think Porto have a pretty decent side, but as they showed last season, they couldn't really pull it out against Benfica. And then Sporting de Portugal and Braga, they're pretty decent sides themselves, but I can't see them being stronger than Benfica. And then the last league here, the Eredivisie, PSV, Ajax, Feyenoord, the usual contenders there. But I am going to say Ajax will take it this year, honestly. I think Ajax are a good team. I think they're on the move up. They've kept some really good players. Gudej, I rate him. He's a top player. Someone that they kept that's slipping off the top of my tongue here. But they still got Jasper Cillessen in goal, who's a very good keeper. But yeah, I'm gonna say Ajax, and then PSV, and then Feyenoord. But anyway, guys, if you've enjoyed this video and you pretty much enjoyed me just giving really vague predictions on a couple leagues, smash a thumbs up and subscribe down below for more FM content and football related content. Once again, I just didn't have much time today, so this is what I'm going to be putting out. But anyway, guys, I'll see you on the next video. Peace.